Welcome back to the channel US30 Masters. So yeah, as you saw on the video, I'll be teaching you a 1 minute strategy that you won't even risk as much. So this is the best strategy, best strategy. 1 minute strategy. You risk like 10 pips, may say 15 pips just to accommodate the spread, but like 15 pips you risk and you can get like 30, 200, 400 pips with the strategies. This, and it only works on US30 guys. US30 guys, as you know, I'm the US30 master, and this strategy works perfectly at US30, and I'm gonna show it to you. This is the very simple strategy that can really change your trading journey, you being profitable. So recently it's been working perfectly each and every day, but even if it doesn't work, you only risk 15 pips to gain. This is like a 20 to 1 risk to reward ratio. So once you win, it's big wins, big wins. So it's a very easy strategy. And then let's jump to it now. So for my beginners, as I say, it's US30. So in order to use the strategy, you should have TradingView. This is my TradingView platform. So at www.tradingview.com, and you should come here and search for US30, and then you can choose any of it, currency.com, whatever. So that's what I'm using, currency.com. And you should come here. So you should come here. So these are your time frames. So coming to your time frame and coming to the 1 minute, you want to use the 1 minute strategy. So just clicking the 1 minute, that's your strategy, and this is what you're gonna see. So if you click the 15 minutes, this is what you see. Your 1 hour, this is what you see. But with this strategy, we'll be focusing on the 1 minute time frame. So this strategy is very easy. So what you wanna, because as you know, I use time zone strategies, so I trade according to time. So this strategy works properly at 2 o'clock. So in order for us to see the strategy, so we're just gonna backtest the previous days. So I'll be checking the previous days. How seems like the network is a bit slow, but yeah, 2 o'clock p.m. So as you know, my time zone is UTC +2. So you can also change your time zone just to accommodate this. This is UTC +2 in Johannesburg, so you can use my time zone UTC +2. So it's this one, just so that you can analyze it properly, and then you can change it back to your time zone once you understand the strategy. But yeah, the strategy, this is my time zone UTC +2 guys. So see this Johannesburg, so you can use it and then practice the strategy, and then you can change it back to your time zone. So as I say, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's my time zone in Johannesburg in South Africa. So it's 2 o'clock. So we're just gonna look at the 2 o'clock. So yeah, I'm just going backwards. So this is how it works. As you can see, I'm on a Friday, and you check your 2 o'clock. So this is, so you're gonna check 1401 how it closes. So if it closes as a red, we sell. So if closing is a red, I mean we buy, we enter buys. And then if it closes as a green candlestick, we enter sells. I think it's an easy strategy. We enter sells. This is very easy. So if 1401 candlestick closes as a red, we enter buys immediately. And then if it closes as a green, we enter sells immediately. So that's the scenario there. Very easy scenario. So we're gonna search for 1401. Here's 1401. So here's 1401. So as you can see, 1401 closed as a green candlestick. So immediately as it closed as a green candlestick, immediately once it closes, immediately, don't wait. Immediately when it closes, you enter sales. Immediately. You don't, this is like some quick 1 minute scalping. This is some quick 1 minute scalp. So immediately once the 1401 candlestick closes and you see close green, you enter sells immediately. So you could have entered sells right there at the close, right there at the close, and then you hold it, and then you hold it until mostly until when the day ends. You hold it until the day ends, or you can have TP1, TP2, TP3, but the best is to hold it until 8 o'clock. So you enter, you leave it until it's 8 o'clock. That's when you close. So if on Friday we caught beautiful pips, so as I say, your entry is there and you risk 5 pips, 10, 15 pips maximum. So if it goes beyond that, it's wrong. I won't lie. If it doesn't go beyond that, because like 50, immediately once you enter, that's like the high. You're entering at the high, and then you hold it until 8 o'clock. You just hold it. And then here with this entry, you could have caught until 8 o'clock. So it's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock is there. So here you could have caught a beautiful 300 pips, because at 8 o'clock, yeah, that's when you can say I'm done. So immediately 8 o'clock, you can say I'm good, done for the day. And then you could have caught 3, and then here look at the risk to reward ratio. This is 1:22. guys, I get this easy. So this is a risk to reward of 1:22. So you could have caught a beautiful entry. But yeah, let's look at another day, because boys, it worked only on Friday. As I say, yes, it's not a perfect strategy, but what strategy can you risk like 15 pips? 15 pips, there's no such a strategy, but this is the strategy, the 1 minute strategy, where you risk only 15 pips per trade to get over 300 pips. 300 pips, guys. So yes, let's look at another day. So we're just gonna look at another day. As I've said, the day that we were looking at was a Friday. So we're just gonna look at also a Thursday here. So here's Thursday, and then we're gonna do the very same thing. We're gonna wait for what? 1401 to close. That's all we're gonna do. Gonna wait for 1401 to close. So 1401, as you can see, this is my 1401. It closed as a red, and if it closes as a red, what do? We buy, because that's what I told you. If it closes as a red, we buy. So 1401 here closed as a red, so your entry was gonna be here, and then we enter buys. You go long, you enter immediately, and you risk how much? Well, this thing is drawing a block. You risk how much? You risk 15 pips. That's what you risk. You risk 15 pips. Nothing. If it goes beyond that, it failed. 15 pips. Sometimes I could say 15 pips is a lot. Even I could say maybe risk 10 pips, guys. Risk 10 pips and then hold it. So here you could have caught a beautiful 122 pips. 122 pips. Look at the risk to reward ratio. It's here. It's 1:12. This is crazy. 1:12. Guys. This is a crazy move. You only risk 10 pips to get 100 pips. 122. That's a 12.2 risk to reward ratio. 1:12.2. That's crazy. This is a crazy move. But yeah, let's check another day, because this is a very simple strategy. Let's check also the previous day. Very easy strategy, guys. So we're gonna check. So we checked. What did we check? Thursday. So we're just gonna go a little bit back, and we're gonna check Wednesday. So again, same thing also on a Wednesday. Same thing, guys. Same thing. I remember Wednesday was the CPI. We cut the CPI. So easy, guys. And as I say, we have a free channel. We have a group. There's a description. On the description, there's a link you can join. Because we enjoying killing the market. As if it's easy, guys. You can join anytime. So again, we do the same thing. We wait for what? 1401 to close. It's easy, yes. It's easy. And then if it closes as a red, we buy. If it closes as a green, we sell. So let's check. 1401, as you can see, 1401 closes as a green, as a red. So what do? We buy. We buy. As easy as that. As easy as that. So your entry could have been there. And what do? You buy. You buy. It's as easy as that. You don't complicate things. Your buy entry could have been there. How much do you risk? So I said 15, but you can risk 10. You can risk 10 pips because it's nice. It's nice. A beautiful 10 pips there. Can risk that. No. The strategy is a very nice strategy. And then here you could have caught my guys. So here you could have caught a beautiful 200 pips. My guys. Because I remember we exited here and then we entered sales because here it was a key level. So, but if you wanna learn more about the key levels, again, there's a video. You can join our group and I'll send you a text. And we can do this together, guys. Kill this market. So yeah, that was the entry. And then look, you risked only 5 pips, 10 pips. It's like you enter, you're in blues. You enter, you're in blues. When you enter in the right direction, that's the 1 minute strategy that we're using to kill the market every single. This is an everyday thing. Yeah, but there's more. As I said, we entered also sales here. I remember the sales we entered. We entered it using key levels. Yeah, so this was something else, entering the sales. So, but yeah, I'm gonna teach you guys. Make sure that you join our group, our Telegram group. It's a free channel. Even my courses are free, all those stuff. But I'll just give you the steps once you join. So yeah, with this one, you could have caught a beautiful 268 pips. And then check the risk to reward ratio again. The risk to reward ratio is 1:26. Guys, this is impossible things. I'm showing you things that are impossible. Please tell people. Keep it to yourself sometimes. I don't know. I'm telling you guys. But sometimes, when you have so many strategies, just want to share just a few with the team, Just want to share a few. But let's check another day. Because you say, it only work 3 times, Because, people are always skeptical about these things. Sometimes things are just too good to be true. And I understand, But once you are practicing just like me, spending a lot of your time in the market just like me, man. These things are real, bro. These things are real. These things are happening. People are killing the market out here, man. So again, guys, so what do? We look for what? We look for 1401 to close. But I say this strategy is not foolproof. Don't think like now we crack the market. Now make sure that you always put your SL, guys. Hey, people who don't put SLs. Hey, guys, let's not do that. So we're gonna check for 1401 again. So it's 1401. As you can see, 1401 was there. And it closed as a green candlestick, so we go for sales. So as you can see here, we could have entered there, go for a short. That's where we could have entered right there, and then risked a beautiful 10 pips. And then as you see here we lost. Hit, we lost. Can you see? I'm also showing you the losses. So you got 200 pips, you got 300 pips, you got 100 pips, and you only lost 10 pips. Only lost 10 pips. When you lose, only 10. God, only 10. You still have like 300, 400, 500 and something pips that you've won, and then we just minus just 10. And then yeah, this trade we lost. But as you can see, even it went to the right direction. Big move. So this area that I'm teaching you, it always creates a low. It's not once it goes, it doesn't come back. So you only saw minor blues here. You saw minor blues, and you are like, the strategy is on fire. Like 10 pips, you saw at 10 pips, but yeah, it turned, hit your SR, but we're good. We're good. Good. We lost this trade. We take the loss. We take the loss. Now take the loss like a man. So as you see so far, it has it won it won how many trades? It won 3 trades and lost one trade. So let's check also Monday. So it won Friday, it won Thursday, it won Wednesday, but it lost on a Tuesday. But let's go for a Monday. Let's check our Monday. Let's check Monday. Yeah, this is the last one due to time. No, I don't wanna make this video long, but continue to backtest it, guys. Continue to backtest this strategy. So same thing here again. Same thing here again. You risk how much? 10 pips. Don't risk more than that. 10 pips. So you look for what? You wait for 1401 to close. You wait for your what? Your 1401 to close. Immediately when it closes, enter buys. As you can see, 1401 closed. There's a green candlestick. What do? Immediately once it closes, you enter buy. So that was gonna be your buy, your long there. That was gonna be your buy. That was gonna be your buy there. This time you got a beautiful 33 pips. Still, you risk 10 pips. Don't risk don't risk a lot. 10 pips is enough. Risk 10 pips. Risk 10 pips. And here your risk to reward was a 1:3. Kind of dropped a bit, but yeah, in total you got here 33 pips. So got 33 pips there. Got 33 pips there. Yeah, and then there you lost 10 pips. Here you got a beautiful 200 pips. And then here you got a beautiful 122 pips. Still, we're just risking 10 pips. That's all we're risking every day with this trade. Only 10 pips. Here you got 300 pips with this trade. So yeah, now we're coming on a Monday, which is today. And then yeah, I hope you enjoy the video, but make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you wanna see more of this, subscribe to the channel. And make sure that if you want to learn more from me, join my Telegram group, and then I'll make sure to hit you up